So let's get that started and we'll bring up our cool little wheel of misfortune that we're about to bring up onto the screen. As there is our wheel there. And we're about to find out who starts where in our dash tonight. And we'll have a bit of a spin the wheel for the drivers who are in our dash for tonight, Bentley. So we've got from a 00, bit of a high limit format, high limit style. So we're going to go from, we've got a 00 all the way through to number 52. So how it works, race fans, if the driver who is in here first pulls a 00, pretty much it is pretty well unbeatable. So if they pull a 00, the driver will start automatically on pole position, and we'll see how we go from there. So Bentley, let's find out who's going to start where in our dash tonight.
Matty, we'll talk to Riley Hutchinson first. Riley, question of today for round number 1 is, if your car had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, God. You put me on the spot here. I wouldn't even know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you that one, to be honest.
Oh, come on, give us something.
I don't know. I got nothing.
All right, we'll spin the wheel. We'll spin the wheel, and we'll see where you roll. So Matty will spin the wheel, and we will see what number you roll off for the dash tonight. So a number 34 for Riley Hutchinson. So Riley, hopefully we can see that stick, but as it right now, a bit of a high number. We'll see how you end up for the dash.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not
next driver to speak to will be Tommy Titman, driving car 59. Tommy, if your car had a theme song, mate, what would it be?
Oh, probably the Days of Thunder theme song, I'd say.
Oh, true.
Since it's the car livery.
That's a pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's a pretty good choice from Tommy Titman. We'll spin the wheel, Tommy, and see what number you pull for tonight's action of the dash. Brought to you by Influence Clothing Co. Got to get lower than a 34. The 00 for Tommy Titman. Tommy, mate, you'll be starting pole of tonight's Influence Clothing Co. dash. Wowee, Tommy Titman pulls the 00 and puts it on pole tonight. We'll speak to you later, Tommy, in the dash. Hopefully you can back it up for a dash win.
Thanks, boys.
It's the Days of Thunder theme, boys.
Next driver will be Brock Thompson. B-Rock, driving car number 61. Brock, if your car had a theme song, mate, what would it be?
I got no clue, to be honest.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
You got to choose one song, mate. Any song, just one.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, bro.
I'll choose it for you, Barbie Girl, with that answer. Let's win the wheel.
Yeah. Oh, I love Barbie Girl. That's a great song.
Matty,
Thank you.
Matty will spin the...
That's unbelievable. If they don't pick one, I'm picking one for them.
Yeah, give me Barbie Girl, I love that.
All right, well, we're going to get lower than a 34. You've rolled the same as Riley Hutchinson. So Riley rolled the 34 first. So you will provisionally start position number 4 for tonight's Influence Clothing Co. Dash. Brock, hopefully we can come speak to you later on tonight.
Yeah, I would love to be here, hopefully.
Right, Brock Thompson, driving car number 61. Next driver to speak to will be Cooper Wilson, driving car number 14. Cooper, if your car had a theme song, mate, what would it be?
Probably somebody that I used to know.
Oh,
you know what? That's a good one. That's a good choice.
That is a good
That's
song.
a good choice from Cooper Wilson. Cooper will spin the wheel and we'll see where you end up for the Influence Clothing Co. Dash tonight. And you got to get lower than a 34 if you want to start on the front row. And a 28 will do that. A 28 for Cooper Wilson. Cooper, you'll provisionally start position 2 for tonight's Influence Clothing Co. Dash.
Beauty. Thanks, boys.
Right. Next driver we speak to will be Brock Lewis. B-Rock, driving car number 8 for the Beat Racing. Brock, if your car had a theme song, mate, what would it be?
Oh, good question.
He's muted. What can I hear?
Not really sure, to be honest.
Rightio, we'll spin the wheel for Brock Lewis and we'll see where Brock ends up on the draw list. You got to get lower than a 28 if you want to start on the front row, and I don't think a 45 is going to do that, Brock. Currently the highest number, so you'll be off of last if someone doesn't roll above you. Brock, probably not the spot you want to be in, but hopefully we can speak to you later on tonight.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. We'll see how we go. Keep digging.
Right, next driver will be Axel Rudolph, driving car number 31. Axel, mate, if your car had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, real. It'd have to be the one I'm listening to now.
What's
48
that?
By Roddy Rich.
Radio will spin the wheel for Axel Rudolph, driving car number 31. And it's gonna land on a nice number, a number 11. So that'll provisionally put you out of position number 2 for tonight's dash for Axel Rudolph. That's a good spin, Axel. We will come and speak to you hopefully later on tonight.
Hopefully.
Right, next driver, Baxter Truchet. Baxter Truchet driving car number 34. And Baxter, if your car had a theme song, mate, what would it be?
I reckon the Bunnings Warehouse theme song. I reckon, Bentley.
Very
You know
good.
what? That's an interesting choice, and I reckon it's pretty good. So we'll spin the wheel for Baxter Truchet. Baxter, you need to pull under an 11 to start on the front row, and I
Good.
think a 5 is gonna do that. Baxter Truchet will now roll off provisional position number 2 for tonight's Influence Clothing Co. Dash. Baxter, we'll throw you back into the booth, and hopefully we can speak to you later on tonight.
Cool. Cheers, boys.
Right, final driver we speak to will be Ethan Foley, driving car number 5. Ethan, if your car had a theme song, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't really know, eh? I don't really know what I'd put it down as.
Come on, Ethan, pick a song, mate. You've got probably
Strawberry
20,000 in your
Kisses,
Spotify
mate.
playlist.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, nothing in my head right now.
Alrighty, we'll spin the wheel. We'll see what Ethan Foley lands for tonight's Influence Clothing Co. Dash. Got to get lower than a 5 to start off
Side
the
jobs
front
like that,
row.
and you can't even think of a song? Jeez.
And number 29 for Ethan Foley. So, Ethan, that'll put you off, if I'm not mistaken, position 4, I think. We'll wait and double check with Cameron, but that'll be position 4, I believe, for tonight's Influence Clothing Co. Dash. So, now we will play an ad for your C-Main, which is now up on the grid, and we'll be back with more action. We'll go back to Maddie and the team upstairs.
Yeah, thanks, Bentley. Absolutely cool to have this little ordeal going on here this season with the Summit Midget Racing Series, and we're about to get set for your C-Main. So let's get set to go. We'll play a quick ad, and we'll be right back with your C-Main lineup straight after this.
Welcome to the Summit Midget Series.